So here you have a religion that says men can marry girls who haven't had puberty and have sex with them and divorce them so other men can marry them. And then your prophet, who's 54 years old, had sex with a 9-year-old who's playing on swings, according to your testimony. But then it gets even worse. How old was Aisha when your prophet died?
She was 18.
So are you okay that your prophet left his wives widows? Aisha was 18, never being able to marry ever again and have children, because the Quran in chapter 33, verses 53 to 54 says that no one can marry any of the wives of Muhammad after his death. So not only did he take her when she's 6 and then have sex with her when she's 9, he then left her widowed at 18. She could never marry and have children, and she lived way beyond her 50s, and he left her in that condition. And you're okay with that? Please tell me you're okay with that. Okay, now let's talk about Jesus in your Quran. Since I already told about Muhammad, let's go to your Quran. Go to chapter 3, verse 42. I don't believe this is the real Jesus or the real Mary, but since you believe the Quran, you believe this is Mary and Jesus. That's fine, so we'll just go with it.
And remember when the angel said, "O Mary, surely God has selected you, purified you, and chosen you over all women of the world."
Wait. Allah chose Mary and preferred her above all the women of the world?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, now I have a question. You're aware that the only woman mentioned by name in the Quran is Mary, Jesus' mother, Mary, right?
That's right.
You're aware that according to the Hadith, Sahih Muslim, Muhammad's mother is burning in hell, right? Oh, you didn't know this? You didn't know this?
No, sir.
Okay,
no.
let me give you a Muslim admitting this, and I'll give you the Hadith. Asim al-Hakim. Here it is. I'm going to play it for you. Hold on. Why are the Prophet's parents in hell?
Fourth question is, why are the parents of the Prophet ﷺ in hell? This question you do not ask me about. This question is something that the Prophet himself ﷺ told us about, and the hadith is in Sahih al-Imam Muslim.
I didn't know about this, but no.
Are you okay with it now?
How to explain this?
Are you okay with it now?
I don't know.
You're going to go to the hadith. In the hadith, I give you the link.
Abu Huraira reported Allah's messenger as saying, "I sought permission to beg forgiveness from my mother, but he did not grant it to me. I sought permission from him to visit her grave, and he granted it permission to me."
Now you got it, right? So the Sheikh wasn't lying. I'm not lying, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Muhammad's mother is burning in hell. Now go back to the article. When you get there, you're going to go to the hadith about his father. You're going to keep scrolling till you get to, it says chapter 86, he who died with unbelief.
Anas reported, verily, a person said, "Messenger of Allah, where is my father?" He said, "He is in the fire." When he turned away, the Holy Prophet, called him and said, "Verily, my father and your father are in the fire."
So are you okay that Muhammad's father is burning in hell and his mother is burning in hell, but Jesus' mother is the greatest woman that God created? If Jesus is just an ordinary man like Muhammad, why is Jesus' mother the greatest woman, but Muhammad's mother is in hell and his father is in hell? What makes Mary so great if Jesus is simply a man? As you're thinking about that, since you're in the Quran, let's go now to chapter 19 of the Quran, Surah Maryam, a chapter named after Mary. All of this the Muslims won't tell you. They're going to hide it from you to deceive you, which is why Satan duped you into following the son of the devil. And go to chapter 19 of the Quran when you get there. Let me know.
Okay, yeah, I'm here.
Read 16 to 19, verses 16 to 19. Chapter 19, read verses 16 to 19.
And mentioned in the book, O Prophet, the story of Mary when she withdrew from her family to a place in the east, screening herself off from the. Then we sent to her our angel Gabriel, appearing before her as a.
And by the way, it doesn't say angel Gabriel, but that's okay. I don't care about that. That's a mistranslation. Just let's say it's angel Gabriel. That's fine. Keep going.
Okay, sure. Appearing before her as a man perfectly formed. She appealed, "I truly seek refuge in the most compassionate from you. So leave me alone if you are God-fearing." He responded, "I am only a messenger from your Lord, sent to bless you with a pure son."
Wait, Jesus is what?
Jesus is a pure son.
And yet Muhammad in the Quran is a sinner whom Allah threatened to kill and disgrace. Do you know that?
I don't believe Muhammad sinned.
Okay, now I'm going to show you that you don't believe the Quran. Go to chapter 9, verse 43 of the Quran.
I'm going to read 9:43. May God pardon you, O Prophet.
Pardon who?
You give them,
wait. Pardon who?
The Prophet.
Why? Why does he need to be pardoned if he didn't sin? Can you show me where the Quran says, "May Allah forgive you, O Jesus"?
Yeah, I've read the Quran, and Dr. Katab, who translated this Quran, actually leaves a footnote in one of the chapters. I'm not sure.
But before you ask me the footnote, is Katab a messenger who received wahi from Jibreel?
No.
Okay,
but
just go with the verse.
That the Prophet.
No, just go to brother in humanity. I know what they're going to tell you. I didn't care what they say. Why is your God saying to him, may God forgive you? Forgive him for what?
It says pardon you.
Okay, pardon you for what?
As I said, like it could be for misjudgments that he could have.
So then he's not pure, is he? Like Jesus, right?
Sorry, what's that?
Then he's not pure like Jesus, right? Whether a mistake or a sin, I'm going to show you he committed a sin. But still, Jesus is pure, and God never said, I pardon you, but your prophet is impure who needs to be pardoned. Now go to chapter, well, forget chapter, go to chapter 47, verse 19.
Okay, so this is 47:19. Yes. So know well, O prophet, that there's no God worthy of worship except Allah, and seek forgiveness for your shortcomings.
Wait, why does Muhammad need to seek forgiveness for anything?
Yeah, so there's a footnote here by Dr. Khattab. It says, like other prophets, Muhammad was infallible of sin. The verse here refers to misjudgment.
Where does the verse say misjudgment?
No, but he gives an example given in chapter 80, verses 1 to 10. If the prophet himself is urged to seek forgiveness, then the believers...
Okay, but that's going to backfire against you. Chapter 80 is about Muhammad frowning on a blind man to appease a rich man. And you're telling me that's not a sin? Can you show me where Jesus frowned on a blind man, ignored a blind man in order to make the rich Jews happy?
No, Jesus never sinned.
Okay, but my point is, the example that your Khattab, that you're following as if he's a messenger, buries Muhammad, because in chapter 80, verses 1 to 10, I know what he's referring to. It says, he frowned, your prophet frowned on a blind man, made a blind man feel bad because your prophet was busy trying to appease a rich Arab, pagan, when a blind man came asking his advice. And you're okay with that?
Yeah, I did read about that. And I did read that when Muhammad did that, there was a whole chapter, there's a whole surah.
Yeah, chapter 80. That's the one, chapter 80, what Khattab is referring to. So you're okay. You're okay that your prophet frowned on a blind man, made him feel bad because he was busy trying to appease a rich Arab pagan. Just tell me you're okay.
No, that's not okay. But Muhammad himself said that he felt bad, and Allah
so it was a
revealed
sin.
A surah about the blind man.
So Allah revealed a surah showing that your prophet made a mistake by making a blind man feel like garbage, something Jesus never did. Thank you for admitting that.
Yes, Allah revealed a surah about the prophet's misjudgment.
Just repeat it again because we're hearing you. You just admit to everyone, Muhammad frowned on a blind man, made a blind man feel so bad and worthless because your prophet was too busy trying to appease a rich Arab pagan to convert, and your God rebuked him for that misjudgment, whereas Jesus never made any blind man feel bad, but actually healed them according to your Quran.
But
excellent.
You don't have to bring up like Jesus, like
yes, I do.
Him, but
I have to bring Jesus because Jesus, your Quran says, is pure, and unlike your prophet, he healed the blind man. He didn't make blind people feel like garbage. Go to chapter 3, verse 49. Sure. So unlike your Muhammad in the Quran, who made blind people feel like garbage, Jesus healed them. Go to chapter 3, verse 49.
And make him a messenger to the children of Israel to proclaim, I have come to you with a sign from your Lord. I will make for you a bird from clay, breathe into it, and it will become a real bird by God's will. I will heal the blind and the leper and raise the dead.
I will heal who?
The blind.
And your prophet made a blind man cry.